Hi, this is Sandy with SDS Digital and the Accord Sequarallel. In this video tutorial, part 2 of the remote control series, we'll cover remote notes. MIDI notes on the set remote channel can be used to switch parameters from one value to another. We'll be using a simple layer quick box which has some chords and melody, plus a few drums. So in the remote quick box, we'll learn the notes into a song project list like the previous video on remote CCs. The list display is set to view the notes later on. Arming to learn, and we're ready to go. The SLED will flash to indicate the MIDI learning mode is active. So I've written on some masking tape to indicate what each key should do. The C key will be to switch CV mode order to arpeggiator, so let's program that first. Done. Holding this key will return the order to stack, as that's where it was when it was first selected. This applies to pretty much any parameter. Next, we want to change the scale setting in song loop 1 FX1. The problem has been that the previously armed song loop is 4. As of version 1.6, you can simply go into the playlist and select the song loop block to edit from there. Before version 1.6, this is not possible. This unit is only version 1.5, so we had to arm song loop 1 and then return to the SongFX quick box, which is now the armed block's song loop number, which is 1. I have set up 4 fancy user scales, which we won't go into as you'll hear them soon enough, to be accessed via the next 4 keys. Only the first key held will return to no scale, so the rest can be just one to the next. The remote learn method is really quick for things like this. Next, we'll set a couple of mirror values, 74 and 1 octave lower at 68. It's important each of these returns to 0 because we might only want it to be active while the key is held down and then reset to 0 once released. It takes a little longer having to go all the way back to 0, deselect, and then reselect and scroll back up, but that's what we want. The next 3 keys, we're only using the white keys by the way. The next 3 keys are to switch between 3 different subsequencers. Only subsequencer 1 held will return to no. I won't go into these 3, but each is unique with retriggering, lengthening or shortening notes, adding an octave and killing the mirror on unmasked steps. There, done. The next 4 keys are jumped to groups. The playlist has 4 groups, 1 for each song loop 1 to 4, and of course the attached song effects. Each group has a conditional block to return to group 1, song loop 1, once finished. Turning loop on will prevent this though, so the farthest right key will be set to turn on and off the loop quick box. To learn this one in, just click loop so as the remote interpreter knows it's there, then press the key. The last 2 keys way over here are to change the melody instrument to alternates. I have chosen rock organ and tremolo strings in the GM MIDI set. In MIDI Push, setting each to be a PC 16 first, which is a dulcimer, will ensure that either key held will return to dulcimer, which again is useful for momentary PC changes. There, all the remote notes are in. Don't forget to hit the S button to terminate Learn mode. This can also be done by entering into the remote menu and turning off Learn there. Here they are in the remote quick box list. Sorry about the shaky cam view, as I had to do this after I put all the gear away and didn't want to get it all back out again. Now for the big test. Each remote change is annotated, so I'll try to keep my app shut for the duration of the test, so you can hear it. how useful using remote notes for control can be. This can of course be combined with remote CC knobs and sliders, or even pads. This test quintessentially demonstrates how musical the Sequarallel really is. All of this from a single layer quick box with a simple 8-bar loop and parameter changes applied via remote. I hope this video was inspirational and informative. Thanks for watching.